Morning. Vietnam, man. Day 3 with nothing but rain, and it's picked up a little bit. The rain has since yesterday. The puddles, wow, it's got a little bit more, and I haven't noticed any drainage anywhere. It's a concrete. I don't know, there's no drains. I don't know where the water go. I really don't. It's a mystery. Certainly is. I mean, it's early. 7:30 maybe. I had a really good kip. I woke up this morning feeling alive and kicking and full of beans. I did. But it looks like I'm going to be stuck in the abode again. So before I get stuck in behind the computer, catching up with all my files, cleaning stuff and sorting stuff out a little bit, I thought I'd come out for a walk. I'm out for a walk. And Tam Coc, well, it's like everything else. It's got its good, the bad and the ugly, isn't it? Plus, minus. It has. Always plus, minus. So what is the plus? Well, it's nice. It's really scenic. There's loads of places to ride your horse with some magical views. Yeah, there really is. That is awesome. If it was sunny, hot days, it would be absolutely fantastic. The downside to Tam Coc, the food is all right, but it still isn't up to what it should be. No, there are, like I say, there's lots and lots of tourist type places. There's even Winmart right there. That's the best supermarket I've found yet. And that's pretty good. I mean, supermarket living is cheap. I managed to get a few things out of there yesterday, so I can have little snacks and that at the apartment when I'm sitting at the computer. I haven't got to keep coming out and eating, oh man, baguettes or food that's not quite as you would expect it. Last night I had roasted goat. I thought that'd be good. That was 200,000. It said with chips. It came with about 10 chips. It did. I ate a lot. It was all right, but mostly it was just fat and gristle with a little bit of, but very little. And I'm going to walk past the bar restaurant because I went to a different place than I normally do. And was it that one? I can't remember. Was it that one? Had a massive great screen. So I'm bound to see it. Oh, it was so disappointing. Yeah, it was this one. They have a blackboard out here, they're not open yet. So that's this one, Pig Family, that's the one. Pig Family Calf. If you do come to Tam Coc, I'll give that a sharp swerve. I thought when I went in there, the prices were, I thought, no, I'll handle the prices, they ain't that bad, because I want some really good grub. Unfortunately, it looked good, it come on a sizzle platter, but it was just gristle and fat. And I was like, oh man, it's annoying. What is annoying as well, like I say, there's lots of businesses here doing food, but none of them are Western. They're serving Western food, but they're all Vietnamese, so don't quite get it right, do they? They don't. It's like Thai people try to cook an English breakfast. They ain't got a chance, because it takes timing. You've got 4, 5, 6 bits that all need cooking at different times. Thai people have not got a clue about timing. They haven't. That's not having a go at Thai people. All their food is just chuck it in. Like Vietnam, just chuck all that in. That would be all right, and you come up with, like, I think most East Asian food was just like made out of like what was hanging about, and like just chuck all that in. You know what I mean? Like we used to with stews and stuff like that. That's how they come about. Put a load of meat and veg, stew that up. We're every nation's the same, but you know, we adapted. We got conquered by the Normans, didn't we? So we got a bit of a la carte going on. Well, yeah, proper bit of cooking. That take a bit of time and cooking to. So you show your food respect. Oh man, I'm running on now. I know when I'm running on, because I run on. So I just want to give you a true perspective of Tam Coc. It's all right at night time. I'd say at daytime it's really cool, but at night it gets really noisy. Don't matter where you're staying. Lots of the Vietnamese people have, what they tend to do, it's the same in Thailand if you ever wondered, right? I have found this out from, oh man, a cool guy I was speaking to the other day who comes to Vietnam to have suits made, buy stuff, spends a lot of time here buying stuff and actually takes it back to Australia. So I learned some really good stuff by just having a chat with him. And what it is, where all these houses have got their little shops, what they all do, they open a little shop or business underneath the house, just like they do in Thailand, because they get charged a business tax rather than a house tax, and it's a lot less money. And also every little penny they're bringing in is all tax free. So that's why every little household everywhere has got some form of business underneath it. Some of them who haven't quite equipped out by selling a few bits, they've got their little karaoke stuff there. And then in the middle of Tommy Tourist Town, it sparks up at about 6, 7. You've got this horrible karaoke echoing all around the streets. I had it a little bit last night, but lucky for me, I've got brilliant earplugs. I have, which I managed to buy in the Philippines, and yes, I am still using them. I am. I keep them nice and clean. I had to save getting an ear infection or anything, which I may have got once before. So, lives and learns. And I can probably guess I am full of energy this morning. It's been a week and a little bit since I smoked anything. We're cut right down on the alcohol. I'm drinking a draft beer, which is good. The draft beer here, like I say, it's plus minus. It's only 10,000 dong, which means you get a pint and a half for £1. A pint and a half of draft for £1. Plus minuses everywhere. Now I am walking in the road. I'm walking through a puddle, big puddle. And I've also found out the waterproof boots I bought from Mountain Warehouse, they're not waterproof, no. However, the jacket is. Everything's plus minus. Everything up and down. Oh man. But you can see what such a cool place this is. And also, I noticed our mate who's making these stainless steel boats, that ain't stainless, is it? That's stainless steel. Look like a bit of rust on there. Maybe they'll put some proper steel at the end, but that stainless steel is actually covered. And look at them all. They're all stainless steel boats. All of them. And that little guy there that I filmed the other day is making them. But the stainless steel is probably not up to the same quality of that we're used to. Now I could run on about stainless steel. I was a fabricator once. I've done everything. I've done that lot. Just because having not a proper academic education, you just get onto jobs and take whatever you can. So I worked at Crane Fruherf. I got a job. They was trained me up as a welder, MIG welder. I was to do the spot welding. And a bit of weaving as well on the trailers, Crane Fruherf trailers, 45-foot trailers. Right, this is Banana Bar right here to my right, and that's probably where you want to come and stay if you're a bit young, because you can get in the pool. There's lots of young people chilling about. It's probably a bit noisy at night, but I bet it's got a really good atmosphere. I bet it has. So stainless steel, it was actually made by accident. It was one of the steel makers was making up a load of steel one day, and he got something wrong with the mix. But then with his mix, when they're making steel, it's obviously more than one compound, so he got the compounds wrong. But he actually wrote down the compounds that he used and the measurements. Anyway, the steel was wrong, so what they done, they dumped it in their yard. Right, they just dumped it, a huge pile of steel. And after a few weeks or a few months, loads of rain, this guy and a couple of other people were looking at this large pile of steel and like, there's no rust on it, no stains on it, nothing on it. And so they went back and looked at their records, and that is how they produced stainless steel. Now, I have now walked and talked all my way to my destination for the day. right here. Now I thought that light was left on last night, so I didn't go in last night. I have hoped it was going to get a bit sunny, but it has not. But, oh man, I think they're long gone because the fence has been curled round. Oh man, it has. It's been, oh man, it's all been blocked off. It wasn't blocked off last night or the last 2 days, and I have actually, well, I've said before, I've been in there and actually made a vlog on a nice summer's morning, but due to the bloody sound not working, my GoPro, I've got to make an, mate, hang on, let's just have a breather. Oh, take a breath, mate, take a breath. Told you, I have woke up. Wow, I have. So that's why I come out walking, to try and get rid of some of this energy, so I could chill out. Which is a major reason, it's the effects of not smoking. So you can imagine, or can probably understand, why I have to have a smoke. I need to chill out sometimes from myself. So I don't want all the energy, but I don't want it all sometimes. It's great sometimes, as good as it is now. And I actually, all my body feels really good. All I feel, what's the right word? I'm like, elasticity in my body. I can feel it. And even my voice and brain is working all right. I'm not messing my words up or coming out with weird stuff. I'm really glad I can't get in there because the goats are there. The goats are too... Oh, look at this place, right? I will show you. I may have to do a voiceover for the vlog that I've made because I walked all round here on the lake and I say, Kev! Kev, you cunt! You see him? Kev! Barbara! In there, look. Ow! Ah, so that's where I wanted to walk this morning. I want to walk in there and chase Kev and his Barbara. Sheila! There's Sharp. Oh, right. So that's right, I've just got to walk around the block, go home, eat some oranges, which, oh man, what did I pay? Hello, hello. 30,000 a pound for a kilo of oranges, which would cost you a kilo in Thailand for them oranges would cost 6 or 7 quid. The green ones, the oranges that aren't quite orange, they're green. They're not cheap, they're quite expensive. You get 4 for 200 baht. I got 6 for a pound. Just to give you an idea of just how cheap it is here. It is proper cheap. And I'm happy because I spent a little bit. I went over budget in Pattaya. I did, but here budgets come, like I say, that swings right back in line because I'm not spending a lot of money. Hello, hello. £10 a night for me, well, £9 a night for me accommodation. Oh man, so that's cheap. And my food, probably spending $500,000. If that, $20, not even in a day after eating 2 or 3 times. So the budget. Oh man, look, but people still going out on the boats with the brollies. That's tourists for you. Oh, we're here, we're going. They've probably got some kind of time frame. I've got a time frame as well, but I really, oh man, I want to do some vlogs on all the really cool places here you can go. There's so many. So that's why I'm stuck here at the moment. Kind of, just... And I don't really want to drive the bike or the horseback anywhere else right now. 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours I think before I get to my next destination as I head back on the west side, heading up to Sapa, a little stop before I get to Sapa. So I want it to be dry really, don't want to get everything ruined. Nice little homestay here, look. We stay right on the river. Little pool. Everyone's probably still in bed. Tam Coc River View homestay. No idea how much it is, but I bet it's not that expensive. Oh man, ladies now doing a bit of weeding. Look what they picked up. They've been doing a bit of farming. I don't know what that is. Tam Coc in the rain. And it is awesome. Just totally surrounded by this awesomeness. Mountainous. Maximus Mountainous. Oh, now I know it's wet. Do I? I'm feeling it. I'm full of energy, full of beans. Oh, look at that. That's an Alsatian. He looks a bit weary. You alright, mate? I don't know if he's full Alsatian. He has got Alsatian in him. He has. Heinz. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, yeah, these people are off. And they are, I don't know if those girls, they've been harvesting the lilies, look. Cool spot. People, it's all waterproofed up, they're all going out. You know what, it's probably not too bad to go and do that in the wet today. But I say, what else are you going to do? And my last, I'm not going to walk past my apartment where I was staying. Because it was, like I say, right close to here. And it's a nice place to go and walk and do a lap. It is. Hello. Good morning. Come in. Oh, don't matter, you can't walk past if there's people. Come in or they wave. Hello, Bulle as well. And it's like, oh, mate. Even that's why I went somewhere else last night, because I've been going in the same place and they're still touting me in. I'm like, oh, mate. And then when I'm sitting there, they're touting every. Oh, it's like, oh. Hello, Bulle. Come in, Bulle. Come in. It's like, don't like touts. The thing is, I find it really disrespectful to our Western ways. I do, because we don't need to be told. If you want to come in, we'll come in. Let's look. So in a shop, you can't look for more than a few seconds before someone's like, oh, and then they want to show you, hello, they start pointing at stuff, don't they? Like, off. I know what I'm looking at. I'm like, but I understand why they do it, because perhaps the Chinese and the Vietnamese haven't got a clue. They need to be told what they're doing. So I think that's what it is. They use their own mentality of the nation that they're from, thinking everybody else is just like it. And I think the Western world is just the same. I do, because we tend to think everybody else is as polite and as well-mannered and dignified and respectful as what the English are. No, majority of them. I think that is what it is. We all expect people, we do, to be like how we are, but that is not the case. Worlds apart. Worlds apart. What was I running on about? Noise pollution is huge here, so just bear that in mind. It's peaceful in the daytime, but when the when the locals, oh, Ruby Homestay there, look. When the locals get up, oh man, noise pollution. Even my landlord at the first place I said noise pollution is a big issue in Vietnam. And it is, with all the toot. And there's even signs when you come into Tam Coc for 1.5 kilometers, no horn blowing because of the area. Yeah, like people, yeah. Now you can probably hear the music encroaching in the background. Yes, I wonder what that is. Oh man. Wow, and also a bit of burning still happening. They like burning a bit of plastic or rubbish that you don't need to burn. They burn that, look, that. Why that isn't being composted, I don't know. And the rubbish burning. But yes, so you will see Vietnamese when they're up. There's probably a party or something going on in here. New business. They couldn't care about anyone else. No, they could not. And that is the reason that business there, right there, having a little burn up of all that there, look. It's going to soon catch light to that plastic. Not for me. If it's going to be a Tommy tourist film, be a Tommy tourist film. Go and have that out. Equality. And there was, I was just saying there, look, Golden Homestay. And the main reason I moved out, I wanted a bit of peace. That's why I went up to that other place, thinking that would be nice and quiet there. But I didn't realise how much of a out on a limb it was. And that stinks of smoke right there. That's why I moved out from this little bit of mayhem. It is. That's why I moved. I say good, bad, and ugly. And my hair as well. This guy, like, doing all this paint spraying. Here, all this metal stuff, paint spraying away. Usually has a little burn up in there, and he does a little bit of welding. So you can imagine what it smells like, right? And yes, and next door we have a restaurant. Why would you eat there? Man, we would go in there. But like I say, it is just all these little places. They got a little restaurant, they live above there. This woman's got a shop. She might do a little, like I say, they all fill it up, and then they live above or behind, so they don't have to pay living rent as such. They pay a lesser tax. So it explains loads of why. That's it, why you see 50 shops or 20 shops or 10 shops all selling the same stuff, because they don't really care. they do not. They don't want to think too hard. They'll just copy what someone else is easy, and then it's just tickling the cash all the time. They just sit there, will get their gran to sit there or their children to sit there and take in the cash, or they can sit in the back having a watch on the telly. Oh man. So I've almost done a lap of the lake. That'll do me. Whew, I started to sweat up a bit, but it is just, like I say, when I arrived, it was a nice sunny day, and it's just awesome to take in, to look at. Now, even if, right, place I know, so even if you've paid really good money and you're going to stay in that super duper resort, you're still going to get the noise pollution of your noisy neighbours. Yes, you are. You're not going to escape it. Yeah, no. Wicked. Wicked. Oh man. I mean, all those people, they've got to be Chinese or Vietnamese. Oh look, they all come, what is it, I was speaking to, my landlord, he was, the previous one, he was telling me, it's the tour map, you know, they just arrive on a bus, right, get dumped here, straight on the boat, get back, on the bus, and then back to where they come from. That's most nationalities that do that, you know. So my landlord was saying even the Vietnamese people don't even get to see the real Vietnam. No, they don't. Now, is that cloud started to, whoa, is it? Just started to clear? Got a bit of light coming through? I hope so, because I went on a really good journey last night on my bike. I just went out, had to, a little bit of drizzle, just looking, speculating to where I want to fly my drone. This is a place, amazing place to fly a drone. Wicked. Cool. Right, that's me. I shall now walk back home and have a couple of me oranges. Oh man, and change my shirt. Oh, I think I'll run out. That's good. That's what I needed to do. There you go, that's a perfect example of me needing to get rid of all this energy. No, I am. Right. That's me. I run out. That was really good. That's really good. So I hope I didn't do your head in. Oh no, it can do it. Just run on. Too much sometimes. It is what it is. So guys, I hope you appreciated that little vlog of me just running my energy out, having a good old walk and a talk around town. And so, until next time, cheers and au revoir.